We have a developing story out of Mentor. A Lake Catholic high school swim coach is now on leave following allegations of sexual conduct with a student. Dorsena Drakeford joins us now with what she has learned this evening. Dorsena.
Well, Lena, the school administration found out about this incident on Friday. Immediately following that, they decided to put this coach on leave until the police sort out this investigation. But this is the second time in as many months that we've heard about a coach who's been accused of sexual misconduct with a student at a private school. As of this afternoon, no charges have been filed in this case, but the Lake Catholic administration says the conduct they were alerted about goes against the policies and standards of the school. Well, parents obviously agree with that, though it's not clear the specifics of the claims. Hearing about this has not been easy for people who trust their kids are in good hands when they send them off to school. And the question now becomes, how do we stop it?
They have to do some better investigation about the people they hire. Okay, that's what I would do. I mean, you got to make some rules and regulations that people got to follow. Got to set some standards. If you don't set standards and enforce them, you know, someone should be the sergeant of arms, you know, to make sure this doesn't happen to no one again.
We reached out to police and they are not giving updates right now. They say that this is still an ongoing investigation, but as soon as they get more information, they'll make sure the public is aware of that, Lena. But we will keep you updated on WKYC.com.
All right, so many questions. Thanks so much, Dorsena. We'll keep following.